So where are we going today, Tom? What are we doing?
Heading out to the main site out at Curyo to have a look at grazing trials and take some biomass cuts and see what we're dealing with there.
What's the trial looking like? Is it all green and really lovely out there?
Yeah, the trial's up and going quite well at the moment. There's obviously been some fairly good moisture to start with, so it's coming out of the ground very well and it's looking really good at the moment.
So what's the trial trying to identify?
So we're trying to look at what the best combination of crop type is for a grazing mixture. So we're looking at vetch, oats and canola and see either on their own or together or in three-way and seeing what sort of value they have in terms of bulk, kilograms per hectare and feed value for energy and protein.
And how are we going to find this out?
We're going to take some biomass cuts today, so that means we're cutting the plants off at the very base of the plant and take that back to the lab, dry it out, weigh it, and then send it off to be feed tested for energy and protein.
What are we expecting to see from this trial?
We're expecting that there'll be possibly better growth from the combination of pastures. There might be some benefits from having two species together, such as having the vetch and oats together or vetch and canola, where the vetch may be able to add some nitrogen into the soil. But really, we're not 100% sure what we'll find. I think, it'll be very interesting to see which combination works or if any combination works at all.
And how is this practical for on-farm?
So on-farm, some of the challenges that have come up from members is that getting a good mixture of crops together for livestock to feed on can be challenging. And so finding what the right balance is for that, and if we can help to find what the right balance is and provide members with that information so they can make the right decision. Also, there's problems around storing seed and things like that. So if they have to get vetch seed, it can be hard to harvest sometimes, and there's not a lot of it. Whereas there might be more opportunity in canola, where you can store the seed easier and in a smaller sort of area, and then that reduces your costs for those sort of things.
So what other assessments are you going to do on this trial, Tom?
So we've already done 2 biomass cuts. Well, this is the second biomass cut on the trial. We'll look to do another 3 biomass cuts, plus there's the potential to take it through to harvest and see what sort of yields we get from each of the different combinations. As well, we might be looking at nitrogen tracking and see how much nitrogen the vetch is actually fixing for the other crop types in that plot.
You said you're possibly going to take the trial through to harvest and get some yield results. What benefit would that have in a grazing trial?
Well, I guess that can open up opportunities for dual purpose crop. So you might have something that's set out for grazing initially, but you can also take it through to be harvested as well if the season permits. It might start that it's an unknown year, as they always do, and then with good spring rainfall, there's potential for recovery after grazing to then follow through and be harvested at the end of the year.
And so this project is part of your grad program. Do you want to explain the grad program to us?
Yep, so the grad program's an 18-month program where we get to go around to 3 different areas and get a bit of experience in each of those 3 areas. So we have time at the Birchip cropping group for 6 months, at an agronomist, which for me is agrivision, and then at the department for 6 months as well. So it's a really good program. It's a good chance to build up experience for us young grads and get a bit of an idea of what the industry's all about.
And why did you choose this project to be part of your grad program?
I chose it because I had a bit of an interest in livestock as well, from a mixed farm myself, and I thought it would be interesting to see what sort of interactions there is between each of the different crop species and whether or not there's any benefits in mixing them together or if they're better off being on their own, and how that sort of can help improve the farm profitability and give better options for farmers to make decisions on.